So we looked at School AI and their Spaces, which is my favorite tool they have. But I want to go a little deeper into the program and see some of the AI tools and assistants that might be really useful for educators. So when you enter School AI, you're at the launch pad, and you could see on the right-hand side there are tools, assistants, and resources, and you could also find tools and assistants on top. So let's take a look at tools first. This looks a lot like many other AI education programs. It has things like lesson plans, syllabus, worksheets, multiple choice quizzes, rubrics, kind of all the bread and butter tools, IEP goals, text translator. So all of the kind of stuff that you would typically see. But one of my favorite tools is the PLC agenda. I actually run a national PLC, so this is really helpful to kind of plan the meetings. But also for any kind of collaboration, you don't need to be part of a PLC to use it. I also find the text leveler and story word problems are very popular among teachers that I work with. But my favorite thing is build your own. So this is kind of like your tool when you have no other tool. So let's actually just use it to actually ask what are some of the things that it could be used for. And you could attach a document, of course, or a link. So it suggests using it to do custom learning activities. And obviously, chatbot support is really helpful. Personalized tutoring, professional development, parent engagement, innovative assessment tools, and enhancing existing curriculum. So you can kind of use it as a basic chatbot. But in the assistants, one of the things I find most useful is just their co-teacher tool. So this is like having another teacher in the room with you to just help you brainstorm. So if you want to summarize something, rethink a class routine, come up with a curriculum idea, a project idea, plan, write emails. This is kind of like our go-to. So I use it in all different kinds of ways. So I'm teaching a Google class on organizing Google Drive and tips for using Google. So like it suggested some of them, and then I kind of went in and learned about different ways to kind of suggest organizing your drive, things like naming and folder hierarchy. But you could use it for daily planning, for emails. So it's really handy. And there's some specialized ones here too, like the Common Core Expert, the Field Trip Coordinator that are useful. Of course, there's an AI coach, which is nice, digital literacy. And I know that the curriculum coach and the project-based activity expert are very popular too. So I also want to just mention that there's the community there too. I know that School AI is actually going to a redesign on their site very soon. I was hoping to actually see it, but I know that April is probably going to be when it launches. So you'll be able to see a sleeker website that's a little bit more organized and a chatbot right up front. So you can follow the community to find out more. They do a lot of webinars and different sharing. Best of luck. So that gives you a better idea of School AI and some of what it has to offer. Of course, there's always more with these programs, especially with AI, and they're always adding more too.